Good morning. I'm heading to work now. It's like 8:15, 8:30 or something. I went for my walk this morning. The cutest thing happened on my walk. This lady, I was like walking along the front of Alex, like just like along the coast. And this lady was like, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Hi." I thought she was going to tell me that my like fucking nipple was out or something. I don't know. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, or like ask me for directions or something. I was like, "Hi." And she was like, "I saw you the other day and I just needed to stop you and tell you that you have one of the most beautiful figures I've ever seen." And I was like, "What? Thanks." It was so nice. And also, I don't know, it was just like, what the fuck? And she was just like a middle-aged woman. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. I really need to compliment people more because I always see like girls walking or whoever and I'm just like, oh my god, they're stunning. But I never say anything because I'm like, I don't know, by the time I think to say anything, they're already like 10 meters behind me and I'm like, oh, I missed my shot. You know what I mean? But it's just so nice. And like, you always remember, you never forget when someone compliments you. Like ages ago I was in Spotlight and this was before I chopped my hair, but I remember this lady telling me that I had stunning hair and I was like, oh my god. And like, that's such a small thing, but I remember it so clearly because I was just like, that is so nice. I need to do it more often. Anyway, so that made my day. And then she was just like, oh, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Well, I won't be because it's 75 hard. But it was just the nicest thing ever. This afternoon for my workout, I'll probably go to Slow Flow, which I think is at 4:30. I actually need to check that. I have edited and uploaded my YouTube video already because I did that while the sun was rising this morning. I woke up at 5:30. So I just need to read my pages, drink my water, and do one more workout. So we'll see what workout I end up doing. I guess it depends when I'll be home as well because I might just have to go to the gym because 4:30's... or I don't know, it depends how productive I am today. I have 2 coffees with me today, this hot one and then I have an iced one in my bag. Today at work, I think what I'm going to try and do is make 1 scrap corset a day and then do restocks after that. I've drafted up 3 custom corsets for the one lady who ordered like 6 or 7 corsets in her batch. But she doesn't need them for a while, so I think she just wants to take her time and have a think. So I was going to try and get them out the way this week because I don't have any customs right now. They're all like coming in over the next couple of weeks. So it would have been good to get them out of the way, but that's all good. So yeah, I think that'll work well if I try and get on average like 1 done a day and then do restocks after that. Because otherwise I'm just going to run out of time and it's all going to pile up and then I'm going to be really stressed. Because I was looking at that huge lineup of scrap corsets that I cut out yesterday and I was just like overwhelmed. But yeah, if I do 1 a day, if I try and do 1 a day, it should take me about half the day and then restocks after that. I don't know, I guess I'll just try and do that for the next couple of days and see how we go, if I can get enough done. I guess there'll be days where I just do restocks and days where I have to do customs instead of a scrap corset, but on average I think that will be a good idea. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out because I just have so much to do and if I leave it, it's just all going to pile up and then I won't get it done. I was feeling really stressed and overwhelmed by yesterday, which is so silly because I don't have to get it done. It's not like I'm working for someone and have a deadline to meet. It's just a deadline I've set for myself. So I don't know why I make it so stressful for myself, but that's okay. I also would really like to have extra tapestry corsets for my market trip as well, because right now I have about 2 of each size. But if I do I'm doing hopefully 3 markets. So if I do 2 markets before Fitzroy, and I sell a bunch of tapestry corsets at those, which usually those are my most popular, so I wouldn't be surprised. Then I won't have all of my sizes in the tapestry ones. So I would like to get them done as well and just literally save at least 1 extra one of each size for my market trip. I don't know how it's going to work. I also need to buy stuff for my setup for Fitzroy because I'm gonna need more hanging space. And I know what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna get Dad to go to Bunnings and get the wood cut because I need to get like dowels cut to certain sizes and stuff, and I just don't want to interact with the male species in Bunnings, to be fair. Anyway, those are just my thoughts of the morning. I also need to do my finances, which is just like an added thing, which is just like what the fuck. And I left it like I think like around a month and a half, maybe 2 months, so it's like a little bit longer than I would like it to be. Oh well. It's 3 p.m. and I'm leaving work. I'm going to go to Slow Flow at 4:30, so I'm gonna go home now. Honestly, the last like half an hour of work just then, I was just extremely distracted and did nothing, which is really bad, but I just could not focus, so I'm going home a little bit earlier so that I can do a little bit of sewing before I go to yoga. I got one scrap corset done, and then I started the patch denim corsets. It's quite cold. Yeah, so I honestly didn't get that much done, to be honest with you. Oops. But I just couldn't focus for the last couple of hours, so I'm going home. Yeah, I'm going home. I'll get ready for yoga and then I'll do a little bit of sewing before I leave. It's 4 p.m. I'm on my way to my hot slow flow class. I haven't done a hot class in a while because I've been doing the warm ones. So I might struggle a bit. My legs are so hairy, guys. I actually feel like a mammoth. Like, it's to the point where it's like actually soft now, which to be fair is probably better than it being spiky, but I feel like dirty when I have hair on my legs, which I know is so silly, but just because I'm used to the feeling of them being smooth, yeah, it feels unclean, which is so dumb. I'm not enjoying it, but that's okay. I just had a couple dates in peanut butter. I think I'll get there a little bit early. The traffic can be really bad around this time though, so I wanted to give myself more than enough time, but I brought my book with me, so maybe I'll read a couple pages before I go in. I'm not sure. Actually, usually I give myself like half an hour, and then when I get there I just end up editing a bit of my YouTube video or something, but I've already done that today, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of editing done or something instead. I've drunk 2 litres of water. I have one more with me, and then after that I'll drink one when I get home. And then tonight I'm going to have that green goddess salad with chicken on top again. It was good, but I won't make it again. I can't be bothered. It was like, I don't know, there's not, excuse me sir, you're on the road, there's not that much flavour. Which is weird because there's so many herbs in the dressing that you put on the cabbage and stuff, but I just didn't feel like it was that flavourful. I can't stop playing with my leg hair. Ew, oh my god. I actually can't. I'm embarrassed to not have long pants on. Oh well. Oh, I've got to wait till Thursday. I should have booked it for earlier this week because they're definitely long enough to get waxed now. The best feeling is opening my phone to over 100 Snapchat notifications from Greta, my best friend. That's just like a vlog that I get to binge watch tomorrow morning when I'm on my walk. It's amazing. Anyways, that was a really nice class. It was easier than a lot of, actually probably all of the classes I've been to at this place that are hot yoga, so that was really nice. I mean, it was still hard. Maybe it was because I was in the mood to do it today, because a lot of the time on my way I'm like, oh my god, I don't have enough energy for this. But this afternoon I was like actually looking forward to it, so I think maybe I was just in the right mindset, and so I didn't find it so hard. I always feel so good afterwards, like sweating it all out. I think I might go to Coles on the way, because it's on the way home, and get feta and some more panko breadcrumbs, because I need to do that anyway, so I may as well do it on the way home. I don't know. I am quite sweaty though, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see. And I would like to put feta on my salad so it has a little bit more flavour. It is good. You're supposed to put parmesan in the salad, but I didn't have any Parmesan, so I just didn't put it in. Maybe that would have made a big difference. Not really sure. But feta on top I think will be really good. I do like it. Without the chicken on top, it would be so boring though. In my opinion. It's my opinion! Anyway. I have retrieved my feta and my panko breadcrumbs. I was in there looking like, and probably smelling like a sweaty mess. But I'm going home now. I'm going to shower first, and then I'm going to make dinner. I smell like rubber from my mat as well.